Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I've been out here with my computer for the last like 20 minutes trying to get a live stream going on YouTube, and it keeps cutting out saying that it detected like copyright video and audio, which literally is impossible because I'm literally sitting out here with like nature sounds and just myself talking. But anyways, so that happened. So what's this video gonna be about? I don't know. I think I'm gonna do a series of like travel red wine rambles or something. I don't really know. Basically, I'm just gonna drink wine and talk about traveling. I was hoping to do it as a live stream. Sorry, I'm just trying to get better lighting. I was hoping to do it as a live stream so I could like, you know, interact with the like 2 people watching more. But clearly that's not working out, so oh, I don't know if you hear that, but my little kittens are over there. Yeah, they're super tiny. If you stay to the end of the video, maybe I'll bring them over and introduce you to them. Yeah, so that's what's going on right now. Just sitting here, drinking wine, thinking about travel, because it's, you know, the whole coronavirus quarantine. Sorry, there was a mosquito. The whole coronavirus quarantine stuff going on, and restrictions are lifting in Ontario, which is really good, you know, as long as there's no spike and everything. But because of that, you know, the borders are still closed, so can't really go to any other countries, which is a shame because I was actually supposed to be in Australia for the past few months. Supposed to get back like a month ago. I think, yeah, like a month ago, a little over a month ago, month and a half ago. So I was supposed to be in Australia / New Zealand / etc for about like 2.5 months. But that did not happen. It actually didn't happen because I got the flu. Not coronavirus, but I just got the flu, like the straight on, full on flu. I was super sick for 2 weeks, so I had to cancel my flight. Luckily I got travel insurance, so I will hopefully be refunded all that, though dealing with travel insurance companies is a whole headache in itself, so but yeah, hopefully that'll work out. And so yeah, I was supposed to be in Australia. Originally the plan was Australia, New Zealand, and Asia, parts of Asia. But then with coronavirus breaking out in Asia, it became, okay, probably not Asia, maybe just Australia and New Zealand. And then it became, okay, maybe just like Australia. You know, not that New Zealand was getting bad or anything, but just kind of was like, I don't know. And then it just kind of became, I got really sick and I didn't go. And good thing I didn't go, because otherwise I would have had to cut my trip really short, because it was maybe a couple weeks after that. Like, it was a couple weeks until I started feeling better and I could have actually gone, and then it was not too long after that that all the borders were being closed and people were being sent home. So it would have been a huge expense to me if I had gone. Oh my god, the kittens are so adorable. Okay, but anyways, we're good. So anyways, I got really sick, and so I couldn't go to Australia, which sucked. I was gonna visit my brother and his partner, so that would have been really great, but then, you know, just got sick, and then I couldn't really find any good prices for flights, and the next thing I know, total lockdown everywhere. So are you okay, sweetie? Sorry, that was my cat, my little kittens, my little like 4 weeks old kittens. Hey, you want to come here? You want to come say hi to the camera? Well, I told you guys you had to wait all the way to the end, but they're too cute, so hold on. So here's one. This is Skywalker. I named them all after like sci-fi things. Oh, it's okay. Hey, there you go. Oh, he's on my lap now. Hey, little buddy. It's okay. They just started walking like 2 days ago, so. Anyways, I'm gonna keep this little guy on here. But yeah, so I didn't go there. What a shame. In Asia, so I was hoping to go to Australia and New Zealand, obviously. In Australia, mainly visiting my brother and his partner, and then going up and seeing the Great Barrier Reef and all that, and then going over to New Zealand, exploring that. I hadn't figured out quite what I wanted to do, where I wanted to go. Are you okay? It's okay, sweetie. She's scared because she's high up. Or he, I don't know, I haven't looked yet. It's okay. But then I was gonna go over to Asia. I was gonna like hit like Japan and go to Thailand and Cambodia, because I really want to see Angkor Wat and Nepal and places like that. And then all of a sudden it was like everything just got kind of screwed over. And also I've realized I want to do a lot slower travel than I've done in the past. I've done like, you know, a few days here, a few days there. But I really want to do like a month somewhere and then a month somewhere else. Like really getting that slow kind of travel. Are you okay? Are you missing your brothers and sisters? So yeah. Right now, there's so many places I want to go, but with the lockdown, there's not really many places I can go. So I'm hoping of spending a month somewhere in Quebec in the next few months. That would be really ideal, but... Sweetie, are you okay? Alright, I'm gonna put her back with her brother and sister. Say bye! Bye! This white ball of fluff is Dumbledore. Focus on Dumbledore's face. Oh, it's okay. And then last one, this is Picard. Isn't he a cutie? You're a cutie. So that's my little cat family right now. Their mom had a litter and 3 of them, so yeah, and they're doing really good. They're really big considering they're only like a month old. Like they were just always really, really big kittens. So it's really good. So yeah, I'm really falling in love with the idea of like slow travel and like spending a month somewhere and then spending a month somewhere else, because I found with a couple days you really don't get to know the place very well. And sorry, little Picard was like fighting with its mom's tail. It was really cute. Yeah, so the idea of slow travel, because like I went on a 3-week backpacking trip through Europe. I mean, it was backpacking, but like I didn't have a backpack, so it was backpacking. Speaking of, like, if you're traveling in Europe, like, and you're gonna be walking and not, you know, and like when I thought, oh, I'm not gonna be walking too much, right? And I already have a suitcase, I don't want to buy a backpack. But like, if you're like me, when you travel, you're gonna wanna get a backpack, because it's like you arrive at the train station, you know, go somewhere else, and then it's like you don't want to pay for a cab. They don't have, like, a lot of these towns won't have, the big cities, yeah, they'll have like metro, or which is like subway, or buses, or oh, what are those things called? They're like buses, but they're like on the electric whatever they're called, those things too. But you might not want to, they might not have it to where you're going, so you might need to walk a bit. Remember, like when I got to a small town named Quedlinburg, and when I got to Ghent as well, I walked a fair ways for both of those places. So, and you know, the streets are not even, they're all cobblestone, so your suitcase just tumbles all over and falls to the ground, and it's a whole ordeal. Really easier to just get a backpack. But anyway, so I went on a 3-week backpacking trip to Europe a year and a half ago now. So I really loved that trip. It was like great trip, perfect timing, everything, but I got really burnt out. Like by the end of the 3 weeks, like I was ready to go home because I was so tired. It was like I spent like 4 days in London, and then 1 in Berlin, and then 2.5 in a small town in Germany called Quedlinburg, I think that's how you say it. And then it was like, then take 4 trains to get to The Hague, which is where my cousin was, and then visit my cousin, and then, you know, seeing Amsterdam, and then heading down to Belgium, and going to Ghent and Brussels, and then over to Dublin. It was just a whirlwind of like a few days here, a few days there. You know, it was not very much rest or getting into routine of anything. It's great for travel, but also a ton of money. Yeah, so I really want to go, I really want to start like slow traveling, like spending a month somewhere. I was thinking it would be great to go to Southeast Asia, you know, spend some time in Southeast Asia. You know, it's a lot cheaper there than it is here in Canada, and just doing that. You know, there's a lot of expats there and a lot of backpack community and digital nomads, so I thought that'd be really great. But with the borders closed, you know, don't know when I'll be able to do that. So it's kind of starting to look around home more, and you do need to have a 14-day quarantine if you do fly anywhere. So I'm hoping I can just, you know, take the train to like somewhere in Quebec and spend a month there. I would love that. I've been researching that and seeing how much it would be per month, and I'm thinking of, once I do that, making a whole video, you know, about like how much it actually costs to live there for a month, because it's like the prices will be surprising. I did some research on it online and looked at other people's monthly budgets for certain locations, and it was a lot less than I thought it would be. So that's pretty cool. Though I do know, like, I think it was Nomadic Matt who said if you get about 2,000 a month, that's like 2,000 US a month is what you need to kind of continually travel, as long as you're, you know, but that's not, like, that's not including, you know, if you're gonna go on you can't just like fly from here to there to everywhere in that month, you know. You can take, yeah, trains here and there, but, you know, it's, yeah. And it's finding house sitting jobs and etc, etc, etc. Yeah, I've never done a house sitting job through like an actual house sitting thing. I've done it, I've house sat for family before, like for my aunt and uncle in Niagara-on-the-Lake. I've house sat for friends when they were, you know, going out of town for a week. So I've done house sitting before, but not just not with one of like the House Queers or Mind My House or housesitting.com or any of those ones. I don't know if this is extremely boring, kind of a, I don't know what I'm gonna call these, red wine travel talks or something. I don't know. If you guys do have any questions for me for the next one I do, please like pop them down below. Please don't walk over there. Please pop them down below, because I will totally answer them. I just don't know what questions you guys would have. Oh my god, a kitten's supposed to look at these. Hey, Picard. So sweet. Oh my god, that was the sweetest thing. One of the kittens was like about to fall off the porch, and the mom like totally noticed and walked right over and just tapped it and turned around and came right back. It was so cute. Hey, watch it, Picard. I'm watching you. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions you want me answered, just like pop them down below. I'm fine with talking about whatever. I just don't know what you guys really want to hear. So, yeah. I know a lot of people say that like travel isn't safe, but if you talk to people who've actually traveled, like, it's really quite safe. It's just don't do anything that you wouldn't do at home, pretty much. You know, like, just don't take insane risks and you're fine. I've done many trips. You know, my 3-week trip to Europe was solo, so it was solo female backpacking, and I felt safe 98% of the time or something like that. Like, there was like one instance that happened that was a little and then like that's about it. So it's really not as dangerous as everyone seems to think it is, and I don't know. I remember when I was going to Europe, I had, you know, family friends tell me, oh, you should watch Taken because that's what's gonna happen to you. And it's like, you don't need to tell people that. Like, they know the risks. Well, maybe some people don't, but I knew the risks. Like, I didn't need to be told, hey, you might get kidnapped. That's great to tell me when I've already booked the flight. Now when I'm thinking about it, but oh, when I leave about a week and a half later, you're telling me this. That's wonderful. That's a great thing for you to do. What's your favorite place so far? That's difficult because I like a lot of different places. I would say London is one of my favorite, like, big cities, like super touristy, lots of things to do. But then Ghent in Belgium is like one of the cutest towns. it's just so beautiful and everyone's so great there. I love Ghent. But then Dublin kind of felt like home. And then Mexico was just so different, such a different culture, just really, really interesting. So it's like those four, kind of, if that helps. What place is top of your bucket list? Lots of places. Egypt, Italy, France, I haven't been to France yet, Cambodia, Thailand, Mexico again, Cuba, Arizona, Nepal. Is this too many? I feel like this is too many. Let's just stop it there. Let's say that. Morocco. We'll stop it there. We'll say that. What can't you travel without? I mean, passport. No, what can't I travel without? Probably my phone. I always want to have my phone, just because you can like download maps on your phone and stuff, so it's really useful. I'd say phone. Do you prefer to travel solo travel or someone else? It depends who it is. I love solo travel just because I can do whatever I want. I don't have to worry about someone else and what they want and all that. You know, it's a lot of compromise when you travel with someone else. So it depends who they are, because if it's someone I really get along with, and you know, we want to do similar things, then yes, I'd love traveling with someone else. But otherwise, solo. I have no problem with solo traveling. I tend to see more and get more done when I travel solo. So, Machu Picchu or Angkor Wat? Both. Angkor Wat, a little bit more, but both. What home comfort do you miss the most? Just like bed and like a really nice comfy bed, and just like being able to not worry about anything. I don't know, it's like, it's just that sense of not having anything to worry about and just being able to crawl into bed and put on Netflix and just, you know, that comfort. I don't know. What food from your home country do you miss the most? Maybe like fries or something like that, but that's not really like... Poutine. I miss poutine. No, Tim Hortons. I miss Tim Hortons. When I'm not here, I friggin' miss Tim Hortons. If you're not Canadian and you haven't had Tim Hortons, like, you don't know what you're missing out on, but it's insane. I miss it so much. It's really sad. I don't know what to put into it to make it so addictive, but it's really sad. Like, no other coffee will do. I need Tim Hortons. What country makes the best coffee or tea? I mean, London had really good tea, right? Like Italy, tea. Coffee? I think Belgium had the best, like, coffee and hot chocolate, etc., etc. So I'd say Belgium, I guess. The worst piece of travel advice you've ever received. Don't go. You're gonna get taken like the girl from Taken. It didn't happen. Thanks, though. How did your relatives feel about your trip? Most of them were supportive. The ones that I thought weren't gonna be supportive, I didn't tell until afterwards anyways. So I kind of just, some people I just forgot to tell. But some people I didn't tell until afterwards because I knew they were gonna be negative about it and make me nervous, make me feel bad about it or whatever, so. Last one, strict schedule or go with the flow? I think both. I think, like, have a strict schedule for like the things you want to do. So if there's something specific you really want to do, make sure you put it in your schedule of when's the best time to do it, because otherwise it'll just slip away. But then I think the rest of the time kind of go with the flow and see what's going on and just kind of walk around and, oh, look, there's this cool thing I never would have seen. Let me check that out. Or, oh, cool, look, this area looks really pretty. Let me go check that out. I think that's really important to do, is just kind of go with the flow. So we're starting to lose light, and my camera's about to die, so I guess we'll wrap it up here. I don't know if this was good, useful, if anybody enjoyed this other than myself. I thought it was fun, but yeah. Still have some wine left, didn't drink very much wine, unfortunately. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, you know, just pop them down below and I'll try to answer them either down there in next video or whatever. And other than that, thanks for watching, and if you'd like this video, you know, give it a thumbs up and comment down below your questions or anything you want to say, or if you'd like this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm trying to, you know, get more subscribers, but that's like a normal thing. And yeah, and I will be back with another video probably next week. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys.